This isn't even their final form.
And we won't see that probably ever again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's awesome to see.
No matter what, we're gonna be there.
Yeah, okay. I see that.
That is certainly interesting.
Wait, what now?
Oh,
Wait,
evil!
hold on. Well then.
Oh my god.
They came in the right order too.
Good. 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 Good.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what now? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. What's up everyone and welcome to THL's first and sexiest recap show. We have a very special post-season 3 award ceremony this evening, and we're going to have a couple of very special guests on tonight, as the champs, or at least some of them, will be here, as many as can make it tonight. Our house rules for the evening, because apparently I'm too fucking stupid to keep them all on the screen. Let me try to resize that so you can see there. Whenever we reveal a team tonight, as we will be telling you about a few of the completed teams, as always, whenever it feels anything, man. Whenever we give out an award, and whenever you think beer is good. So in other words, just don't stop drinking tonight. Should be a good show. With me to my left, your right, holding it down as always, is the one and only Bearded Beauty, Mr. Slim. How are you this evening, sir?
I'm doing well. Had a week to miss Tavern Talk, but now we're here to wrap everything up. Feels good, man.
You know, Tavern Talk is like a good side chick. Every now and then, you have to walk away to miss it, and then you come back and realize how good it is. Speaking of good pussy, how's Kyrie doing tonight, Mr. Cassidy?
Oh my god.
He's great. Say hi,
Aw.
Kyrie. Meow. He's mad. I just woke him up to do that. He's gonna go back to sleeping on my arm now. Sorry, buddy.
Cool cat, guys. How you doing this evening, Mr. Cassidy?
I'm great. We got awards to give out. We have teams to unveil, and one of those teams is Team Rank 5.
Oh, baby. Yeah, we do. And we also have to touch base with our Season 3 Corruption THL champs. We have a few members of Team Supreme around at the moment. We were told we may or may not get a Mr. Ray C sighting, but we do have Vande and Cheesy waiting in Discord for us to hop over there. So if Mr. Slim, if you want to grab those boys for us, I said we get right into it and let's talk to
All right.
let's talk to our Season 3 champions.
Bad name.
Oh, okay.
Oh God.
He sounds
Bad
so.
night!
He sounds so excited. Cheesy,
Yeah.
you're here.
Yes. Hello.
And hopefully we
You've
can hear
grabbed-
me.
Do you hear us?
We've grabbed
Yeah,
you
I
and
can-
Bedney.
Alright, we're
I can.
good.
Alright, sometimes I go rubato when I mute. Hopefully you guys can hear me. And if not, let me know that you can't hear me, because that makes sense.
I cannot hear Jack Sox if he's saying something.
You can't hear Jack Sox.
No.
Alright.
Che-
I can't tell if Cheesy's memeing me or not.
Let me try refreshing.
No, it's
He's
me.
got-
It's me. It's not him. I'm going to refresh real quick. So, for those of you playing along at home, Vedney and...
I can hear you.
there we go.
Mute Skype. Mute Skype.
I did mute Skyperino, did I not?
There's two.
No.
High quality production going on right now, folks. Always fun when we try to use Discord and Skype at the same time. For those of you who are living under a rock and have not been following along, Cheesy filled the 1 seed for most of the season over at Team Supreme, but with the 3-headed beast that they were. Cheesy, did you spend the whole season at 1, or did you not go down to 2 at any point?
I spent it all at 1.
All right. Like a boss. And then Vedney was holding down the 4 seed over there for Team Supreme. And actually, not to discredit anything that Cheesy did, but Vedney here was one of my biggest surprises of this season, coming through and absolutely kicking ass this season. Cheesy, we expected that kind of success out of you. But Vedney, what can you contribute your success individually this season to?
I can't say anything.
Whoa.
Oh, that's
Because-
unfortunate.
Really,
I think we can
I've been
acknowledge
playing
Priest
by
as the
myself.
source of winning.
Priest.
I've been playing for
OP.
myself for most of the time. I didn't bring Priest that much. I only brought it like near the end.
Didn't you bring it every single week?
Ah, yeah, I think
did.
so. I'm pretty sure you brought it every week, buddy. The struggle is real.
I know that according to Brunson, Priest is the best class in the game. It's so much better than those filthy rogue players. So, props to you for being classy and bringing Priest. Cheesy, you, as I was saying when we were introducing you, were one of 3 heads of this monster that was Supreme. But yet, you still managed to keep that top spot over 2 other great players in Dear Jason and Ray C. How does it feel to know the caliber of people you're around and to know that, I mean, I don't want to say that you've ever thought poorly of yourself, but to know that you are on the same level and can compete with people like Ray C, who has been a rank 1 legend finisher in the past.
I mean, it feels good, man, I guess. I don't know. I just played Hearthstone.
Just plays Hearthstone, rank 22.
Rank 22 Hearthstone. So that was something else I was going to ask, because over the past month and a half or so, I've really seen you a lot in Discord, which was not something I really saw from you last season. So I've never got the chance to kind of pick your brains on your overall approach to Hearthstone. Is it a game for you? Is it something you try to take serious, or is it just like fuck it, let's throw something out there and see what works?
Fun in Hearthstone for me is winning, so I play the most fun decks, the decks that can win, and then
Ah, man.
I just get good with like 4 or 5 decks and just keep playing those, rather than trying to be really diverse.
So, is it fair to say you approach THL and just like Hearthstone in general pretty much the same way?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't really ladder. I've gotten up to rank 22, I guess, this season. That's an
Yeah, but when you
accomplishment.
did ladder,
22. Get some good rewards there, I bet.
Yeah, I do the same thing in opens usually. I pick like one lineup and then just keep using it in opens rather than switching constantly. Every single format, pretty much.
okay. So, what was the appeal? Like, I've always wanted to be in the shoes of like you guys that are actually good at the game, and somebody's like, "Hey, join this league that has no prizes and it's full of a bunch of no-name amateurs, but join it anyway." Like, what is the appeal for you to say yes in that situation and for you to stick around?
I don't know. I just like I have fun playing Hearthstone. So.
I had nothing better to do.
Oh well,
Nice.
That's fair.
I, because during that time I wasn't in school yet.
Bad name.
I think league formats are interesting, and this is interesting.
Okay.
So I decided to join. I don't know.
There you go. Yeah, you don't need to be a high rank on ladder either to be here. Rank 22 is just as good as good
Can
as
you guys
anything.
fix my PR, please? I think I'm rated too highly.
All right, just put that.
So, to both Cheesy and Vedney here, you come in and you do this Hearthstone thing or this THL thing for a good time, but do you think you've gotten a level of improvement at the THL, or has it just improved your experience while playing Hearthstone? So has it made you a better player, or has it just made you have a better time playing the game?
Every match basically just felt the same, like another ladder match.
Really?
So yeah, because I usually just go in, do the match, and then leave. That was what happened most of the time.
Yeah, I mainly just used it for practice. Like, I guess I thought more about lineup synergy a bit more, considering that we had our opponent's info available.
Mm. So then, let me follow that up with the culture slash camaraderie aspect. If you had to give it a 1 to 10 rating, with 1, I don't know any of my
0.
teammates, and 10,
You're
my
not
teammates are
really
my
good.
best friends, what number would you give your camaraderie this season?
I've never communicated with them at all. The entire
Vendy, I coached you that one night. I'll give it a 2.
that was
I'm putting in freezing trap.
fine.
That was a
I
classic
seldom
night.
play Hunter.
So, Vedney, is it actually true that when you woke up the Sunday of championship weekend that you had no idea how important your match was?
um told me, like, I was expecting it, but I didn't know that it was gonna have to be that close. But
Okay.
it's not. Yeah.
I mean, maybe it was better for you to not know, to be oblivious.
Would you have cared?
Even though, no, because it was just one match that I needed to win.
All you had to
Same
do
as
was
any
win
other
a
week.
game. Why did you open with Priest?
Why not? We,
Okay.
if
Wow, get
if
wrecked,
it's
cheesy.
gonna, yeah.
Because priest class, best class.
Why
Duh.
not? I mean, clearly
Well,
it was
he
the
expected
unicorn.
Zoo, so if I play something not Zoo, it'd be better.
Got him.
Shaman's
Oh,
a
fair
dog.
enough.
You
Nobody,
weren't
And
wrong.
he did win.
nobody ever opens up Zoo. Come on, that's like the least common deck to bring in to start.
Everyone opens
So
Priest.
weak.
Yeah, definitely a weak deck. Hasn't been relevant since vanilla. So next season, it's going to be a little interesting as Supreme's going their separate ways. Have you guys found homes yet? Just a yes or no. We don't need to know who yet because we're going to do that later in the show.
I received no invites.
Feels bad.
Guys, how
I'm
am I
already
supposed...
signed on the team. Don't worry.
Cheesy's already signed and Vedney's not. There's something fucking wrong with the world. How am I supposed to yell Vedney if he's not on a team? So
Yeah, we need Vedney a team, THL. Let's make that happen.
Yeah, Vedney, he's
I hear
he's
Hector
not putting
Hall's
himself.
recruiting.
You gotta fill out that
You
application.
gotta fill out an application, Vedney.
He's you need to put yourself out there more, Vedney, and be confident in
Yeah.
yourself because everyone in THL who hangs out in Discord, they really like you, and we want to see you have a team.
We don't want you to be gone.
mm,
Feels bad.
Give him a
And
home.
the thing is, Vedney, he had success as a 4 seed. His PR is low enough. He could just dominate that 5 seed for whoever's lucky enough to sign him. I think he's a good free agent.
yeah. So in the blue division, 4 seed nonetheless. You know, the blue division's got some pretty strong 4 seeds up there. So 4 or 5, if you're looking for it out there, good value pickup for anybody that needs them. And I would really like to be able to continue to shout Vedney next year. So please, let's make that happen.
And he plays a mean Gazlo if you're in the hots.
Oh,
And Priest is actually going to be relevant in this meta.
he plays
I'm calling it
Gazlo.
already.
He plays Gazlo and Priest. This man is a fucking god. Oh,
He likes his underdog.
so
I looked at Temporal Legends application form. It's so freaking long.
Too long.
It is.
Too long didn't apply.
It is. It's very long.
I'm just looking at it.
TLDA. So
My mom just came in,
Uh-oh.
hi, Vedney's
so
mom.
I had to be quiet for a while because I didn't want to make it weird, and I had
Oh.
to cover.
For those of you who don't know, Vedney is joining us before school, which we appreciate.
I have 17 minutes.
All right, fair
A
enough.
lot of time.
Don't leave us, Benny. Bible thumb.
Cheesy, we're gonna do this later in the show more officially, but while you're here, would you like to be the one to spoil the news and tell all the bachelorettes out there that didn't get roses where you ended up?
Sure. I ended up
Season
in
4.
Netherstorm.
Pog
team.
champ.
So a good team, a dark horse team signed arguably the best player in THL. Rip Blue Division.
Blue Division was already rip.
That's true.
Rip Supreme, rest in
Yeah,
peace.
I guess it's nothing new for them. You're just gonna do it under a different banner.
So speaking of banners, what does raising the season 3 corruption championship banner mean to either of you, if anything at all?
If anything.
Sometimes lucky. I don't know.
All luck.
All luck, no skill. Championship season 3. Waking up on Sunday morning, not realizing that your match is the be all end all.
I think it's just like I thought it was really insane that we somehow managed to topple Avatar. Like I don't know how. They beat NWA.
They did.
They beat the should have been #1 team in the power rankings. I mean, I'm with you. That was a fearful opponent.
I
And they
think,
did. Arguably, they should have had you guys beat on that Saturday night. I remember watching that, and combined with high rolling, if they had made some optimal plays, maybe they seal up the series that night. I know you were able to scratch out that win against G-Nets, and Ray C took the ugly sweep, and then I forget what else happened. But I remember walking away that night saying, "There's no way Supreme loses because Avatar should have won it tonight."
I
And
still
that
need
was kind of what happened.
that horrible Shadow Flame misplay. I forgot to play Shadow Flame. That was
We
Oh,
already
well.
won the series.
Yeah,
I got
the championship was already locked up, but that was ugly.
oh man,
What are
Well-
you gonna do?
I'm excited to see how cheesy things go for you on Netherstorm. I'm excited to see where Vedney ends up season 4, because he better find a home, guys. It's not gonna be a celebration if there's no Vedney. If I can't yell it, I'm not happy. So
Give him a home, by
give him a home, please. So I'm going to open up the floor for Cheesy or Vedney. If either of you have some parting thoughts for the folks at home before we head back over to Skype to give out our awards, I'll go to you first, Cheesy. Anything you'd like to say to the folks out there in listening land?
Don't be stupid. Play good decks. Don't try to make your own meta. It's not gonna work.
You hear that,
Such
Brunson?
optimism. Bible thump.
Rip Vedney.
Vedney! Did he go? Is he gone? Did we lose him?
No, I'm still here.
Okay, there we go. Vedney, what would you like to say for the folks out there?
Play your own decks because they're not gonna expect it.
Wow, some conflicting messages here. I guess your own decks can be good though.
One's a priest player. One actually plays good decks. I wonder who's
Oh
right.
my god.
Netherstorm, please tell me you have an opening because I want this banter to continue on. I need
Oh
these.
no. Oh no.
I need these two to be on a team again next season. It'll be great.
I don't think you can give up Gemini for Vedney, as entertaining as it would be.
Yeah, Gemini's so sick.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much for being here. It was tough getting any members of Supreme on, and the fact that you two made the time, really appreciate it. Vedney, I know this is how you're starting your day, and that's man, thank you for being here. That's all I can really say about that. And best of luck to both you in season 4, Cheesy in your new home at Netherstorm, and Vedney, I hope you find a place, buddy, because I appreciate your personality in this league.
Good luck this weekend, Cheesy. Hopefully
Alright.
we get to see you on stream.
Oh yeah, we'll talk
Probably
about that
not,
a little
but
bit later.
whatever.
Will you go into the hat that we discussed earlier?
No, thank you.
Darn it. People
All right.
weren't there before, they won't know.
All right, gentlemen, have a great night,
In
and
my,
thank you
in
once
my
again.
interview, I'll say Rip Harambe.
Yeah, fair enough.
Wow. All right.
Alright, see you.
Have a
Bye.
good night, guys.
Bye.
The banter, the cheeky banter is real. Cheesy sounds perma tilted. Fendi click. Good times. I'm waiting to see. Oh, that's why I can't hear you guys, because I muted Skype. I'm waiting for you guys to talk to me, and I can't hear anything. All right, check,
Here we
check. I got Slimsh back.
Here we are.
Yep, there we
Hello.
go. All right, so that's gonna make another. You know, I was talking to. I didn't want to spoil too much. I was talking to Twiz and was wondering what his 1 seed was gonna look like now. That's a pretty damn good 1 seed.
And if you think that's big, wait till the other teams get announced later that have already been filled. It's been a fun off season.
It has.
Good.
And here's the best thing about it, man, is there's already so many PogChamp moments that are happening. We still have like 4 or 5 teams that
Yeah, at least.
we know nothing about. So that's gonna be fun to watch those fill out. So those were our champions. They won the title. They got the big trophy. But we got some little trophies to give as folks around the league have earned various different accolades and accolades and titles, and we've done this after every season. We've got some of the old favorites, and it looks like some awards we've kind of done away with. So let's get right into it. Remember, guys, every time we reveal an award for you, that's a drink. And if you really want to play the fun game, when a runner-up is also revealed, you could take a drink. So we're gonna start this one off right from the top with the best new team. We went up to a 20-team format this season, which opened up a few slots for new teams to come into the league. And we've already talked about one of them, the preseason um, number one ranked team does come in the number two spot, as NWA had a strong freshman season, put out a hell of a performance, and fell just short in the semifinals. What were your guys' thoughts on their season and runner-up?
They were great. They really made a name for themselves. Obviously, number one. I think they'll come back with a vengeance. They were very, very strong. Nobody really wanted to play NWA. They did so well in the regular season and nearly did it to get to the finals like they really wanted to. So we'll be continuing to look out for them. They're
Yeah,
a pretty big deal.
definitely a strong team. Good chemistry over there. And I know with Jody, Hot Asian Girl's retirement, it's going to be an interesting offseason for those guys. And I know that him and Salt were close and good buddies. So I'll be interested to see what he does with that one seed in this offseason. So, Cassie, with NWA being our runners up, who does that make our best new team for Season 3 Corruption?
Well, there was a new team that went all the way to the finals that beat NWA, and that is Avatar, and they won the Best New Team award. Pretty self-explanatory there. They had the most success, and I mean they had the second most success in the league, and they were a new team. So they win that award. I know that feels good for them because they are a very tight-knit group that all put up with each other inexplicably, and they have a lot of fun. So yeah, they take that one home.
You know, I know there's a lot of folks who look at the sheer amount of talent NWA had, and they ask how do they not end up at the top of this list. But I think this one was pretty objective and pretty clear. They faced each other twice this season. In the moment where it mattered, Avatar made it through. You could say they beat NWA or NWA beat themselves or RNG beat whatever you want to say. Truth of the matter is a new team, freshman season, new captain. This isn't even a captain that was on a different team and started something new. Eli comes in, does an awesome job, puts a squad together that was underrated and underdogged all season long, and they made it to the finals. And they came down to the last. They had a shot at the finals. So shout out to Avatar, great season, guys. Let's see if you can repeat that success next season. That brings us to. Was this award not loudest team last season?
It was, but we've morphed it a little this season.
So now it is loudest player?
Yep. Kind of our community contribution award. Somebody who's stepped up, taken on new responsibilities in the league, done a really good job doing so. We gave that award in the past as a team to, I believe it was Entropy, because we started Tavern Talk with Jack Sox, we had Furpo running the blog, etc. This season we didn't really have like one team kind of undertake responsibilities. We had certain people doing it, so we just kind of wanted to acknowledge them.
Our runner-up in this category, but the truth of the matter is, man, is as I look at both these names, we have a winner and we have a runner-up. I think what both guys did this season was awesome. But our second place finisher, but equally respected, comes in Mr. Jerry Damage, who started the PPR and was man enough to step up and say it was him.
Yes.
Which is, I know, made a lot of people happy.
Yeah, and then he went into great detail on after the salt settles to go through his process, which was interesting too. So, Jerry, appreciate he's always been super active in the community, always commenting, always asking questions on Q&A threads. Super active dude and a good guy. Started up his own team this season, so he's been loud for a while. It was just we finally started hearing him. And the only person that could possibly be louder this season was the captain of Noob Central himself, Mr. Nate. Who wants to elaborate on this one a bit?
Well, Nate did pretty much everything. Aside from smack talking Team Rank 5 in fun, tasteful ways, he has evolved himself into ripping on Cutthroat and the children that live in his basement and for never wearing a shirt. He's created After the Salt Settles and runs and maintains that. He has joined
Monday
Hector
Madness.
Howell in the Monday Madness endeavor that is going on in the off season. And last but certainly not least, well, I mean least from his perspective, he has joined the board and he fills a void left by former board members Jack Sox and Viraday. We kind of needed another voice, and Nate came in the middle of some hectic stuff and was awesome and is going to continue to be awesome, and it's awesome to have him on board. So Nate definitely takes this award home.
He's also part of the THL Pathfinder group, which he's the best damn summoner there ever was.
Oh, yeah?
No, he fucking sucks. He can't hit shit. The only reason we keep him around, he's got a cute little pet that dances for us. But Nate, way to get involved, man. Great job with everything you're doing. Just know that After the Salt Settle will always be our little sister. We're the big boys around here. No, I'm just kidding. Love
We
you,
make
man.
sure she doesn't get taken to the prom by the guys that only are interested in getting in her pants, you know?
We make sure
gotta
THL
decide.
in 60 seconds stays away from her. is what
Yeah,
we're
that's
getting.
exactly right. That's exactly right.
So moving on down the list. This one, I think this is another one that's tough because I think both of these folks did a great job this season. This is the top captain award, and there's so many things that go into being a captain. In the past, we've given this. I believe we gave it to Mange last season, or was it the season before? Verde's also.
Yes.
I think
I
Verde's.
think we started it last season and gave it to Mange.
Yeah.
We can call this the Mange Award, TBH.
So the idea of top captain is a captain that really goes above and beyond for their team. Anybody that's chosen to take on the role of a captain, we applaud you because, Slim and I have been captains. We know the amount of work that goes into it. And if you've ever seen the inner workings of Team Rank 5, Cassidy might as well be a co-captain over there.
I have just never wanted to be a captain. I still don't.
So
But I'll help teams get better. Kappa.
So
Coach Cassidy.
to all 20 captains from last season, thank you very much. And even those of you who took on SPL captaining, because that was rough last season, and we appreciate that. So without me rambling any further here, both these guys did great, and I think maybe previous things have helped decide this as well. Our runner-up in his freshman effort, doing an awesome job, falling just short in the semifinals, was Mr. Salt himself over there at NWA. I'm not shocked by this. On Entropy, he was essentially a captain. Guy's a leader, easy to talk to. Players love talking to him. Prepares super hard. Will help you prepare if you don't know how. All-around great guy and well-deserving. And arguments could have been made that he could have been the winner here. But our winner here goes to
Lemur. Again, Lemur we gave him so much shit all season long about the team he put together, about the fact that they didn't practice the way we all assume good teams should practice, about the way they go into strategizing for matches, and he proved everybody wrong. I mean, his team was a couple poorly played games away from beating Supreme and winning the championship, and they just never should have gotten there based on the way we all graded them, and I think it was fair to grade them that way.
Mm-hmm.
If you've been around those guys, they are super supportive of one another. If you've watched like a stream match of Pumbaa's BFF or Zabger or G-Nets or Lemur, everybody's in there like having a good time interacting. And the other thing I give Lemur a ton of credit on is he pulled the trigger on replacing, and I don't want to say names because I don't want to sound mean, but he replaced a player who was underperforming by his own standards. And, within the rules we have in the league, he was allowed to replace that player because they had DQ'd. And he found a heck of a replacement, and that really coincided with their team's takeoff this season. They really turned it around after that. And, you give a lot of credit because it takes some balls to do something like that, and it really paid off. So he showed that he is a solid captain. And definitely deserving of this award for season. What are we? Season 3? Yeah, season
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, they got a healthy little atmosphere over there going on.
Mm-hmm.
Slim, haven't you had to replace players as a captain? Or am I making that up?
Mid-season?
Oh, yours was not mid-season? All right.
No.
Apologies. I thought you had to. For those of you who have never had to do it, man, it feels bad. It feels
Oh,
bad. It's
yeah.
tough to do. And kudos, as Cassie said, to Lemur for making the tough decisions, but the right decision, the best decision for his team. So good job to you, Lemur. I hope you don't win anything else because between the best new team, this captain award, and the fact I would have chosen you if I was still in the free agent market, I'm starting to think I might like you, and that shit can't happen. So fuck off, Lemur.
He did teach you how to be a man, though.
He did, and he taught me how to grow a beard and put hair on my chest. So this next award,
These role players.
these absolute role players. Slim, you are a fan. We all know you're a fan of the role players. Can you help explain this award for those who might not be familiar with what we mean when we say the role player award?
So these guys have been all over throughout the season. In fact, both of them have experienced the 1 through 3 seed, which it's a pretty good variety. Don't let Team Supreme fool you. There's a good variety between seeds 1 and 3 in terms of the player, and both these guys got to experience all of it. And the runner-up is Alec. GW Podcast is his full name. He finally changed his BattleNet name just to Alec. It used to be To The Detail. So yeah, he got to see all those seeds, experience different ones. Yeah, just quite the experience. Not something that will happen to most teams, and so that's definitely an interesting season. And yeah, the winner is also Boom Boom Hall, who did about the same. Boom Boom Hall being on Team Xynergy. He started out in the 3 seed and wound up in the 1 seed for week 8 and came back down, so he's all over the place. He used to be a 1 seed, technically speaking. So.
Yeah, I was trying to think. Wasn't he a one? Was it the Harry Generals he was a 1 seed for?
That's correct.
So he's been around the league for a while. So congrats to Boom Boom for getting the job done. And Alec, it seems like it doesn't matter where the guy plays. He's going to compete in this league. So keep it up, guys. Good access to both teams. I'm not sure if Boom Boom is looking for a team or if he's staying where he was at.
Not sure.
So I believe he may or may not be on the free agent market. I know that's very vague, but just want to throw that name out there, guys. He's been around the league for a while, so if you're looking for someone that could play anywhere in that 1 through 3 seed, he might be your guy.
Definitely flexible.
Yeah.
Everyone's technically a free agent when the season's over, so it never hurts to ask somebody. Just
Right.
What's the worst that could ever happen?
They say
It's
no,
either
man,
they're
and
free
then
or they're not.
your feelings are hurt.
Yeah, and you're like, well, at least I tried.
Moving on down the list because that's what the fuck we do here. And this next one, I think it's both hilarious. The runner-up here, I think it's both hilarious and true. But when we talk about a rookie of the year, we are talking about rookie of the year in THL. Because when you hear that the runner-up was Hot Asian Girl, who many of us watched lose to Colento in the prelims, you might be like, that dude's not a rookie. But Hot Asian Girl, I met at one of my local firesides. He joined the league. He came in, and he did some work with his boys over there at NWA. And we all know the season that they had. And I believe he played a large role in many of us having them as highly rated as we did in the preseason. And he came in and did work. I mean, I don't think there's much to say other than Jody came in and did his thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think he was, win-loss records aside, and if you look at the way the lineups influence the win-loss records of players on their team, I think he was one of the 2 biggest components in NWA's success. So shout out to him.
And that brings us to, and you know what, Brunson, fuck you. That brings us to the winner of the Rookie of the Year award, and we don't have to go too far to find it. You fucking cockroach. Tony Montana, guys, takes it down. What do you guys think about Tony's play this season?
He put up a hell of a record. You know, he beat everybody that was put in front of him. He was new to the league. He's shot all the way up to 500 PR, and
It's no joke. He
yeah,
started
I
out
mean-
as the 3 seed.
yeah, he was able to, take advantage of, you have Crayon down in the 4 holding it down. You have Hot Asian Girl up at the 1. Hot Asian Girl's not falling out of the 1 seed, and he was able to just line them up and knock them down, and he takes this award home. I think this tandem together was definitely deserving to be recognized here, because I think this, without each other, neither one of them makes this list, in my opinion. And so it's really cool to see them both get on here, because I think they were really good in the 1 and 2 seed, and then they had Salt in the 3 seed, Crayon in the 4 seed. That was a really good team.
Yeah, if they could have just
And,
fixed their 3 seed,
A
that would
really
be
good
great.
team. Yeah, no kidding.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Rob C. This one was tough. There were so many good rookies. Rob C. That's right. It was tough.
I
so
see. I
next
see
up-
what we did there. Sorry,
Yeah,
it took me a
you
minute.
see
I'm
what they did
slow.
there.
I'm slow.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think Ray C's playoff losses really hurt him in this. I think this was his award to lose, and he lost it down the stretch, whether his fault or High Rolling's fault. He lost big to Parker and Pumbas the last 2 matches.
Well, I mean, it also isn't like he didn't have real life stuff going on.
Oh, exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like, it
Yeah,
might have
yeah.
been beyond his control, but at the end of the day, they were players with a better record, and we had to look at them.
Yeah. Crazy.
Next up on the list is most versatile. We have tried to give this award out every season to celebrate those who aren't afraid of the fact that there are 9 classes in Meme Stone Heroes and Memecraft, and you should try to use all of them. I feel like Verde has either been the winner or runner-up for this every season,
Oh, yeah.
and to not have his name here right now, it's a little weird for me.
Yeah, so I was looking over these. Dunamis, it was really funny because he had not brought all 9 classes until the playoffs started, but up until that point, he was bringing Priest and Rogue like a lot, and for good measure, I think in the second round of the playoffs even, or like late in the season when it really wasn't the popular thing to do anymore, he just brought Paladin, So he really brought everything. He brought Rogue like nearly half the weeks. So he played a really good variety, and he was successful in doing so. I believe he only had 3 losses throughout the season, something like
Anonymous decks got the job done this season.
Dunamis decks. They may have been decks, we don't know, but yeah, he did really well, and he really played quite the field there.
Did
Dunamis
he
decks,
just
Elegiggle.
did he just walk up slowly and play Paladin?
Mm-hmm.
I don't envision Dunamis running, so yeah, that's probably what he did.
All right.
Like, if you just hear him talk, he sounds like a walker.
Oh my god.
Like a very stern walker, just eyeing you the whole way.
Oh man.
Jeanette says he played Holy Wrath Paladin. Deserves this. If that's what does it, did he may not have even won that week. Yeah, Vandy Click, he brought Paladin almost every week. That doesn't make you the most versatile.
That just makes you stupid.
All right.
There's a fine line
There it is.
with this award. Very fine line.
So we have 2 awards coming up next. I like to do because I know there's people last year that were a little confused. I keep saying last season, who were a little confused about the difference between these 2. Our next awards, we're first going to do Comeback Player of the Year, and then Most Improved. Can you guys help the folks understand the difference between the 2 awards?
Definitely.
So comeback player is a player we know is good, and they had a rough season the season before, but they bounced back and had a very strong season. And so comeback player, to be honest, is very a THL board subjective. because it has to be somebody that we collectively think is a good player that just happened to have a bad record because Hearthstone is Hearthstone. Most improved is somebody who we've seen grow and become a much better player over the course of a season. And that's not an insult saying, "Hey, you sucked," but like,
You've worked hard.
everybody's goal is to get better and to work hard and get better. And so that award recognizes somebody who did. Comeback player, we don't have a runner-up. Feels bad, man. Nobody was worthy of that title. But the winner, and I really like that we are recognizing this guy because we mocked his whole team. His team kind of became a meme throughout the season. Nubasaurus is our comeback player. The only member of his team that was interested in winning last season, and he won a lot in the 5 seed.
He in season 2 he went 4, and in season 3 he was 7-1.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's a comeback player.
Yeah, and if you've seen the hashtag the list written by Cage, he is the number 3 free agent on it. To my knowledge, he is interested in playing, and you can't go wrong with him as your 5 seed. And his PR is still like under 200. So somebody sign that guy for crying out loud.
He wants to try hard. He just needs a team who's gonna, cultivate that interest.
Yeah, I've had some good throwdowns with him. Always enjoyed playing him. In my communications with him, seems like a great dude. So, captains, grab him up. Number 3 on hashtag the list. But just know that if you get eaten by the Nubasaurus Rex, you're a terrible person.
Oh, that makes me think of something from earlier.
So moving from the comeback player, so that's their bounce back. I actually really like both of these picks here. I think they're in exactly the order that they need to be. Our most improved for season 3 corruption. Runner up goes to Lemur, as if we haven't said his name enough tonight. I shit on the kid constantly. I will probably continue to do so despite his great success in season 3, but somebody has to. But he's definitely improved at the game, and I think he was one of the cornerstones to Avatar's success this season. Super reliable, not just as a leader but as a player, and really did work for his team this season. Enjoyed watching him play. Which brings us to our winner. Who wants to throw this one out there?
The winner for most improved, and I mean this was a slam dunk. I wasn't there for I'm sorry, I'm looking at Nate in chat. I wasn't there for this board meeting, but yeah, I would imagine this conversation took all of like 6 seconds. Most improved goes out to Gemini, who struggled for Noob Central to the point that she felt the need to step down last season to give them a chance to get into the playoffs. And she was the anchor for Netherstorm, who was the up-and-coming team this season. If they don't have Gemini, they don't make the playoffs. And she was just consistent. She held it down. She beat everybody. And she definitely deserves this award. I mean, her name was in the MVP discussion, for crying out loud. So when you go from stepping down at the end of the season to in the conversation for MVP, how do you not win this award? And so it goes to her. Congrats to Gemini and to Netherstorm.
Yeah, I think that this is a case of, and this is why I love THL. Noob Central. I know that Nade and Gemini had a great relationship over there. Captain tried to put confidence in their player. And I don't think that Noob Central did anything wrong. So don't take what I'm about to say as a Noob Central hit. But I think that this is a perfect example of a growing player finding exactly where they belong in THL and using all those resources to their advantage to become a better player. Yeah. I think she found the perfect home for herself here, and because of that was able to grow so much over the season.
And shout out to Twiz for, being the guy to take a chance on her and to bring her in and to help, water that potato. And, that speaks a lot to him as a captain, and I'm sure he came up in the top captain discussion as a result as well.
So, congrats on Most Improved, and congrats to Gemini. And as
What a transition here.
Yeah, so because we need to talk about the next topic, let's continue to talk about Gemini as we talk about the runner-up for the MVP in Season 3. I would have loved to have been in on this discussion because I'm so happy to see that Gemini's name made it up here. I would have loved for all the 5 seeds out there to see back-to-back 5-seed MVPs. But I say it all the time. Your 1 seed is just as important as your 5 seed is just as important as your 3 seed. It's the great thing about THL is that every single person on your team has the potential to score you 4 points every week, and everybody's games matter. And here Gemini comes in again, having not just an awesome season of improvement, but it wasn't like, okay, she did okay for a mediocre player.
No.
Runner-up MVP status. Awesome job,
Crucial
Gemini.
to the team.
Yes, very. It almost like the quintessential definition of most valuable player. As I think Cassie, it was you that just said, Netherstorm doesn't make the playoffs without her.
I don't think so.
So awesome job, Gemini. Congrats on the runner-up. Which brings us to the winner. Who's going to do the big reveal?
The winner is the one and only. He is growing on everybody. The more he's in Discord, the more fun it is lately. Cheesy10 is our MVP. He anchored that 1 spot for Supreme in a season where they had, some questions at the lower seeds coming in. Ray C had to be subbed out a couple times. Jason and Ray C both lost some questionable matches. And Cheesy, on a team where we said, hey, these guys are going to flip-flop around, they'll all play in different seeds all year, he never lost the 1 seed because nobody can beat him. I mean, the guy is just really, really good at Hearthstone. Like he says, he just plays it, he enjoys it, and he is on the extremely short list of best players in the league, and he definitely had the best season of anybody in the league. So shout out to him. I mean, you're a 1 seed in the blue division, and you're playing against blue and orange this season. And you post 10-2 record. I mean, including taking your team to the finals and then winning the finals. I mean, it's just, you can't argue with that. He had a great postseason. He had a great regular season. And I don't think that team takes a title without him, despite how top heavy they were all season. So shout out to him. He did a heck of a job.
That's right. Spam the stinky cheese.
All the stinky cheese. I'm sorry I had to censor the cheese porn, guys, but this is an R-rated show, not an X-rated show. So the cheese had to be censored. So there you have it, folks. The Season 3 awards. Feel free to start shitposting in Facebook about how wrong everybody was. I would like you to know that I could sit there and shitpost with you because I had no weight in this discussion this season. And actually, this was really cool for me because, guys, I was finding out as you were finding out. So awesome job to everybody that won the awards this season. But let's put last season behind us. Let's start getting hyped up. Let's start celebrating. I've been celebrating over here. I hope you've been celebrating over there. Season 4 celebration. We have a few teams already in the mix, locked and loaded, ready to go. And because I'm the host of this fucking show, well, amongst other hosts, but because I'm the guy that has the ability to fucking push buttons first, I want to start talking about the Hairy Generals because I have an absolute nerd boner over their 3 seed. Blue Division is going to be a monster again. We will start with, apparently this dude, Dag Randolph, claims that he's going to be this season's MVP and the Rookie of the Year. Dag, welcome to the chat. I'm not sure if I know who you are on Facebook, but glad to see you're already active in the community.
Nice.
And he's with the he's the 3 seed for the Generals?
No, he's the 5 seed. No, I'm working from the bottom to the top here.
Like hiding
he is the
screen
new
here.
5. I can't get in. I'm currently not accepted into the spreadsheet. Feels bad, man.
The 3 seed is sick.
So you guys know,
let me
we
share it
haven't
with
cheated and looked at this at all.
Let me share it with you.
We only know about our own teams and the little info that trickles down to us. So this is kind of, we're reacting to these reveals as well as anybody.
You should have it now. I shared it with you.
Darn it.
A great pickup, and no name here. New 4 seed for the Hairy Generals, which has always kind of been their difficult spot to fill.
Weak point, yeah.
But they pick up Vicarious.
He's been there.
I think that's a good pickup. I think that's I don't know, just a solid player all around. I'm sorry, I'm just so excited about 3 through 1. Guys, as Cassie said, I'm reading this list for the first time right now. The 3 seed, making his triumphant, fucking bearded, cloaked, lightsabered fucking return. Jedi Ninja comes back in the 3 seed. I am fucking hyped.
Champ!
I am hyped.
Oh, no way! I know who the other two are, so, I'm not going to react that way, but...
So, well, I'm sorry, Markshire. My apologies, man. It's highlighted as a new pickup. I thought that
No,
too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Vicarious is returning.
Yeah, I thought that too, but it's highlighted as a new pickup. So I was just going with the notes here because Jedi fucking made the notes, so blame him. But we had Jedi on the show. Beginning of playoff? I don't know. We had him on here when Cassie was spending family time, and we asked him if he would make a player return, and he told us he was thinking about Brett Favre in it. And here he is, and I'm pumped about that.
Here he is.
And
Paladin's not even good right now. Wow, Jedi really must be missing playing Hearthstone.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
So-
it's going to be.
speaking
we'll
of
see.
We're getting there. We're
people
getting there.
must missing Hearthstone, and the Harry General should change their name to like the Dad Squad or something. Cause wait, no, sorry, wrong player. I was thinking of who was Boom Squad's 1 seed that became a dad.
Oh, that was Daddy Woo.
Daddy
Daddy
Woo.
Woo.
Sorry,
Danny Woo.
my apologies. But this is also awesome return. Glad to see this person back because they dominated last time they were here.
Mhm.
I don't expect it to be any different. Playing 1 seed lower, still sitting at 500. Poker returns to the Harry Generals.
He's actually lower than Markshire now. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you
crazy.
remember?
PR.
Do you remember when we were all worried about Markshire getting picked up that season? He played in the 3 seed, got the 500 PR, and we're like, "Fuck, he's such a good player. Hope he finds a home with that 500 PR." And he's still
Yep.
fucking sitting there.
Hey, still has it.
Speaking of which, Markshire is going to hold down the top spot for the Harry Generals. And there you go. We will go into more depth with all these and how we think the division is playing out. Right now, we're just trying to let you guys know what we know. And also, most of the teams, I don't think there's a complete division yet. There's not. There's not a complete division yet, so we couldn't even make
No.
predictions. We don't have enough intel. But let's stay in the
Orange
blue.
is close.
Let's stay in the blue division because I don't want to scroll out and see any other names. Team Golden Wisp comes back, and correct me if I'm wrong, but is that not the same lineup?
Same lineup.
So, same fucking song, different dance. We'll see what happens this season. Glad
Yeah,
to see.
They're not the only team that's done this too.
Yeah, and the Golden Wisp, they came in as kind of Hunter or Hupnar and Alec came into this thing together. They've kind of had this crew throughout the whole time. I think it's like a friend, kind of like Avatar is, where they're friends. They know each other, maybe not real life, but they've been around each other enough that this is what they're gonna be doing. Should we bother with Netherstorm with that missing spot? They're not completed yet.
They're not? What
There's
do they mean? Oh, they need a 4 seed, right?
a 3
Three.
seed. Well,
Well,
they,
slash
yeah,
four.
it could be anything.
They
yeah.
need that like 380-ish spot. Yeah, well, don't announce them yet then.
Okay, so guys, Netherstorm's still looking for somebody out there. Aeon's looking for folks. Get to Tetrucci, get to Twiz. I know Twiz has made a couple Facebook posts that tells you exactly how much PR he has available.
That's a team you really want to be on.
Um,
Netherstorm would be sick to be a part of.
I'm
Nate,
pretty sure Team Golden Wisp brought in one new player.
is
didn't
that
they?
WWOLOS?
Close. Yeah, I mean that is
Yes,
unfamiliar.
he is
I get-
new.
Okay.
They did not bring FUD back.
Okay, so
Belmer Fud.
I can't. So what you're telling me is I can't trust the highlighting right now.
No, don't trust
All
any highlighting.
So Nate asked for a reminder on Team Golden Wisp. They're 5 seed Sunshine, 4 seed Mr. Drubik's Cube, 3 seed is Alec himself, 2 seed is Mr.
Oh,
Hunt
that's Alia.
is Humpner, and 1 seed who has a funky PR. So I don't know if he's got an established one, but Los WW Los at 471. So blue division still shaping up, but from the gist of what we can see, I can tell you guys that Harry Generals are looking good and Netherstorm's looking to be strong. So if you want to fill that spot to make them stronger, get with Twiz. Guys, call it division.
Jedi says he's a pro. No.
I don't know about that.
WWLO's Hearthstone. Let's find them.
Maybe, I don't know.
Cassie, tell me what color we're going next. What color you want to go next?
Well, we're gonna save orange for last because Team Rank 5 is about to shock the world. So go to red. Let's announce the new NWA roster. They had a lot of PR they had to cut. Hey,
All right.
Kyrie.
So NWA.
Oh my
Actually, where's the change here? Is the change the 4 seed? That's the change, right?
The change was they lost Hot Asian Girl. Yeah.
Right,
they brought
and
in-
the
I think
4
the new
seed-
player is now the 4 seed.
Okay. So coming in at number 5, still holding it down, had a great season. Salt, before the season started, said that this dude was better than his 100 PR value. He's proven that because his PR went up. And I believe Drudded's PR was actually well below 100, too. So I think
He was close to it, yeah.
So
He was like 84.
he went up almost 40 points last season. Good job, Drudded. Still holding down in the 5 seed. The 4 seed, I'm pretty sure this is the new player, and somebody please help remind me where he was last season.
I think he was with Dream Team.
Pink Samus, yeah, that sounds about right. Which moves Cran out of his dominant spot in the 4 seed. He is now sitting in the 3 spot. The slot that was held down by Salt himself last season, which forces Salt up into the 2 seed. It puts Mr. Tony Montana at the 1 seed. This puts them 5 points off a cap.
Which is a good sign. I mean, Pink Samus was the 3 seed for the Dream Team, so I mean,
Yeah, he did solid. He had a decent season.
yeah. So opposite where Crayon and Salt have moved up, which I think they'll do okay in those spots. And Pink Samus should really be a scary 4 seed as well, like Crayon before.
Yeah. The question's going to be, and we could talk about this more in detail later on, the question's going to be whether or not they all up their game enough to the new seed.
Right.
Because they lose the disadvantages that they were creating, I think, at certain spots.
I would agree there, and we'll definitely dive into this, especially as the rest of the rosters fill out and we can really start making predictions by the way things are going to go. Coming off of a playoff season, the Yog Champs are looking. Is 4 new to them?
I thought they brought everybody back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did too. It's just highlighted. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, they brought everyone back.
They brought back the original squad, the memers.
Lightweight.
Pretty well.
Yeah.
Even if memeing a little bit.
Come on, Red.
The 5 spot is being taken up by Lightweight, Lord Forehead in the 4 spot, Adidas in the 3, Mr. Versatility himself, Dunamis in the 2 spot, and the real Doctor Who holding it down at the 1 seed. Another double 500 team. Temporal Legends are still recruiting. The application's online.
They are taking applications
and letters of recommendation
and interviews and letters of recommendation. All these
but
things.
To my knowledge, they're still sitting at 3 players.
Yep.
I believe it's the SPL squad up until this point.
SPL boys.
Moving on down the line. This just in, not yet listed, but can confirm. Entropy has filled their roster.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh,
well, there is
champ.
nothing here.
Yeah, we haven't gotten the official email, so let's not announce yet.
It's been confirmed.
Yeah, it's not confirmed until the board gets the email, though.
The email has. I have a notification here, Jedi. I was told by my captain that you have received and counter acknowledgement was given.
Oh. Maybe
Well, then they only emailed Jedi and not the board.
Yeah.
Feels bad.
They didn't do a board at thl.com or whatever.
Bible thump.
That's okay.
As
long as it's been officially submitted and Jedi knows it.
Jedi was in here before. I can hold off. I mean, it's not my decision to make, but I have the names. You guys tell me. No? Yes? Somebody give me answers.
I haven't gotten anything.
No.
So hold off then?
Yep, next week we'll announce Entropy.
All right. Moving then to Green Division, because Orange is going last.
Yep.
So special.
Team Avatar. Is this listed in the way they finished? No, it's not. Okay. I was just thinking it was funny that NWA Avatar, the way that they were all split up, I thought the top teams were listed first here. I see some names I don't recognize there.
One name.
Um,
Zabger's been there.
Yep,
returning
Zabger
5
came
seed.
in mid-season though. He wasn't the original one.
Like week 8.
Yeah, because I played him in
7.
SPL. 4 seed THL Lemur, and this is the name I do not recognize.
Yeah, they're new. Subbing in for Yu-Gi-Oh! Adam, that is.
Yeah, and we don't know anything about him because even when Lemur emailed the board and said, "Hey, we added this guy," I said, "Who?" And he just wrote his name again with an exclamation point. Captain of the year. I was just trying to dig a little bit of info up, but I was rebuffed. So what's his name again?
Pran.
Depran, yes. Depran! Exclamation point. That's his player. We know nothing else. Sorry, THL.
So he's there. He's a guy. He's got PR of 394. So there's a player there. Pumbaa's BFF does the 2 seed thing, and some guy named G-Nets is holding down the 1 spot. That's currently the only full team that we know in Green Division.
Green, yeah. Zenergy. Who else is in there? Zenergy. Danger Zone, I know, is looking for a 1 seed. Forget who else we put in green.
Signed D lineman.
So let's go to orange.
Yeah.
And let's talk about the damage ones, Noob Central, and Team Rank 5.
So
I'm telling you guys right now, the championship's coming through the orange division this season.
Well, the damaged ones are as incomplete as Netherstorm was. So.
Oh, I thought they were done. My bad. Let's talk about Noob Central and then Team Rank 5.
Noob Central. Oh baby.
Guys,
Noob
I have this screen. I'll send it to you guys as Skype. Talk about Noob Central while I'm doing this.
Well, I guess we should start with who's getting re-signed.
Yeah.
And maybe who's not playing. Nade has disappeared from the roster.
Nade has taken the Jedi, Necro Havoc, Mange,
Twiz.
Cassidy route. Twiz route. Yeah, Twiz is doing the same thing.
It's a big route.
It's becoming a big club of us that just don't feel like playing anymore so that our teams can be better. But Nade is stepping down, and boy, does he have reason to. They're bringing back mostly the same team. They have Hamboning in the 5 seed, Josh Sampson in the 4 seed. Cutthroat is going to move down to the 3 seed. The 2 seed, I don't know off the top of my head. What's the name there? It's, it is Thor Smash. Yeah, out of the SPL. Strong player. And then the number 1 seed for Noob Central is Ray C himself. So again, to recount, just want to recount again. Ray C at the top, legit number 1, probably top 5 player in the league. Thor Smash at the 2. If you follow Hearthstone a little bit, Thor Smash is always on Legend Ladder. You'll bump into him. He was in the SPL. I think he subbed once or twice and had a rough go, but he's a good player. Cutthroat, former 2 seed All-Star, moves down to the 3 seed. Josh Sampson had a strong 4 seed, and Hamboning, a solid 5 seed. That's a good team. Very good team.
Yeah. I mean, signing Racy is just incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Other than like Cheesy as well, like you just couldn't find better 1 seeds for the most part.
Mm.
And yeah, Racy, he was a 3 seed quite a bit, but don't be fooled, he'll do just fine up there.
Yeah, Racy is very, very, very good. And is this the grand finale? Shut up, Kyrie. You're fine.
Did you see the notification, Cassie?
Look at it.
There was confirmation.
Yeah, as long as Jedi's confirmed it, sure. Reveal entropy.
All right.
I have a hunch. If a certain player is not revealed here, I know where he went. So please reveal.
Please reveal. So, for those of you who don't know, this is the workings of smoked salmon. I am strictly the pencil-pushing paper boy in the background. And if I had known to have entropy be this squad, I would have stepped down a long time ago, letting him take it over.
Coming in at our 5 seed, because our 6 seed is where he belongs on the bench, is the Anarchist.
Wow.
Ooh, straight off the Cage list.
Very good.
All champ.
Very good.
Following
Was
up
not
that
ready for that one.
following up that performance in the 4 spot is Arcane THL.
Woo, straight off the Cage list. Champ.
Whoa.
That's
that,
a solid 4 seed. He had a decent, good season as a 3. Now he's a 4. Wow. Okay. I'm in. I'm engaged.
Sitting in the corner, sharpening the razor blades with me is D Lyman.
What? Oh, champ, Lyman signed. Feels good, man. What's up, Danger Zone? You literally told him you didn't want him earlier today.
Oh my
Sucks. That sucks.
Discord team punk.
Discord team. Okay.
2 seed is Smoke Salmon, our captain.
Yep. Good player.
Oh
Legend
my
player.
god, that's so...
And the 1 seed. Bulk. This is the class of the red division right here.
Oh my
Discord
god.
team plus in bulk. Roo.
Oh my god.
That is a squad.
Um,
Woo!
God, that's
Shout
so
out
good.
Shout out to Smoke Salmon. That is a nice off season, my man.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
Damn, I like that. That's pretty
That's
good.
such a team.
That
so
team is pretty good. Red Division, say hello. That is the team you need to be.
That team is awesome.
Thank
that's
you
Oh
for
my
balancing the league
God.
out. Wow.
that's what happens when we hang out at Discord, apparently. So great job, Salmon. I look forward to
The
watching
cake
you
list.
guys raise the banner as I watch from the sideline. I'm going to get a cheerleading outfit. It's going to say Entropy on the front, and I'm going to have salmon-colored pom-poms.
Oh my god, Discord team hype.
That's
So
a team.
You know who else hangs out in Discord?
I do know who hangs out in Discord. A whole bunch of Team Rank 5 guys and Cassidy. I'm ready, man. Hold on, actually, let me sit back. Let me get ready
That
to
is
jump
gonna
out
be-
my seat.
Those are going to be some fun showdowns. I hope that's like a... Well, we play each other once guaranteed, right? And then in the playoffs, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. Speaking of which,
Oh baby.
let's announce that Team Rank 5 team. So, the 5 seed for Team Rank 5 is a man by the name of Rogue JT. Rogue is a stud HOTS player. He is going to carry our Chair League HOTS team, which is a little like THL for HOTS. He's really cool dude. Hasn't gotten far into Hearthstone yet, but man, is he a strong mind that's going to get really good. So we're excited about him. He reminds me a lot of what Jesus was a few seasons ago. He's going to be a 5 seed to be reckoned with. We're ready to practice and work with him. That is a steal at 100 PR, I'll tell you right now. The 4 seed is the former MVP, no longer reigning MVP himself, Jesus C. He needs no explanation. He has torn up the 5 and now the 4 seed. The 3 seed is, oh man, this is the one I'm excited to announce. Returning from a brief hiatus in TR5, or in THL, as a member of TR5, is the one and only Loaded Lux. Loaded Lux is joining the team. He is a top 100 caliber legend player. You may remember him from coming on as Entropy's 1 seed the season that they were one of the best teams in the league. He's awesome. He's super hyped about the team we've put together. And, he should be, because he is a stud. And we're expecting, and the whole league should expect, him to do kind of the scary things that Ray C was doing down there in the 3 seed, because he is a
Wow.
beast.
So
I
we
do
trade
believe
players
he
there,
was
man.
A preliminary qualifier.
Yes.
Yeah, it is kind of a trade in a way. Low Lux
Yeah.
and bulk.
Our 2 seed is returning. It's MV Parker. He's going to be repping TR5 and THL at spring prelims this season. Couple top 100 finishes lately. He's a boss. He had a great season. His last match, he swept Ray C, even though we weren't able to get the job done around him. Super excited to have him back. Also, a stud HOTS player. I'm going to carry our chair team with Rogue. And our number 1 seed, oh man. We were the lucky girl that Slimsh decided to dance with.
Oh
And
baby.
Slimsh is joining Team
Oh
Rank 5.
baby. Oh
Another
baby.
former MVP.
Oh baby.
To my knowledge, the first time 2 former MVPs have been on the same team, and he
That's
is.
when history comes together.
Yep, he's gonna anchor us at the top along those players at other strong seeds. So we are so pumped to
Oh,
unveil this and to
baby.
get the season started because we feel about as good as we possibly could.
Loading
Yeah,
Lux, MV Parker is Slimsh123. I thought we disbanded the Supreme situation there. What the fuck
We
is
did.
this?
Yeah,
Fuckface.
this is crazy.
Holy
I'm excited.
shit.
I've always been a Team Rank fanboy, and this is gonna be great. I'm really
Uh,
excited.
I'm
Loaded
really
Lux is like a 450 PR right now.
I am
And,
super fucking pissed that I won my one substitute match now. Let me tell you.
we wanted you, man.
It would have been Team Rank Tavern Dog.
We wanted you.
You know what though? That's exciting, man. Sorry, I'm equally excited as about what Sam put together, but fuck, is that gonna be fun to watch you guys in the Orange Division? Oh, wow, that's a great lineup. So
And we play Green Division. I'm still
Yes, we
here.
do.
wow, started from the bottom, and you're still there. I mean,
We just got to get Slimch to buckle and play Yogg in his Druid deck. But one battle at a time.
Ooh, I've never been. I play some Druid. I have a Golden Druid. I play a lot of Druid, but I'm not a huge fan of it in competitive.
wow. So we still have what do we say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams that need. So we actually revealed half the league tonight.
Yep.
Um,
Got him.
We revealed the people that were quick movers and shakers.
wow. So guys, there's been some big names signed. There's been a lot of big moves. Within known players. Ray C and Slim finding new homes. Inbolk finding a new home. Old returnees and Jedi and Poker. Like, a lot's been done, but there's still some great names out there. There's still tons of people to pick up. And if you have not yet made yourself known to these captains, they now know at least half of the task ahead of them. So get out there, put your name out there. It looks like Team Comp, Netherstorm, Synergy, Temporal Legends, Team 1600, Aeon, and the Danger Zone and the Damaged Ones. So get with those captains and make sure you put your post up there in the Facebook group. Wow. Fucking orange is the new blue?
I mean,
Maybe.
Nah,
Maybe.
some blue stayed over at blue. Cheesy's over there.
I really can't wait for the Team Rank 5 Entropy match. I'm already looking for like a schedule that I can circle that on.
Wait, wouldn't that be in the finals?
No, we play red, so. Oh no, we
No.
play green. Damn
play
it, you're
green.
right.
Yeah, that's
That's the finals right there, baby. Feels good. That's gonna be so fun.
Oh, Gina, shots fucking fired.
Green is the new green.
It still sucks.
I mean, we'll
Oh.
see. We'll see. There's big changes. We didn't talk much about green. There's still a lot of green to be happening.
Well, there is. As we saw when we all initially looked at like Supreme last season, and we thought that they were too top heavy, or Team Rank 5 of season 2 where they were too bottom heavy. It just the initial appearances don't mean anything.
No, not at all.
We've learned that
It's
the
hard
hard
stuff.
way, and we still have half this league to put together, which I don't want to rush anybody through. When I'm sitting here saying, guys, get your names out there, hurry, 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 you still have time. You still have time, captains, to make smart decisions. Make sure you get the guys. For those of you who don't know, like, I'm looking at the chemistry of like the Harry Generals. That's a repeat of a lot of guys that work really well together. Avatars, Sans, Yu-Gi-Oh! Adam. That's a bunch of dudes that work really well together. Team chemistry is just as important as signing a Ray C or a Slimsh or an Embulk or anybody else that I'm missing that got signed that's a huge name. Cheesy. Wow, how could I fucking forget our MVP going to a new home? So don't rush it, but when we have the whole picture, We here at Entropy will do Entropy. Wow, sorry, I'm looking at how great this fucking team is. I'm just staring at it right now. We here at Tavern Talk will break the league down. We'll tell you how we think the divisions are gonna play out, and then as season 4 starts to roll around, we will give you our preseason predictions, and we'll dive into all this more in depth when we have the information to do it. And I'm excited, man. I actually got like I'm a little jittery right now. Those are some big reveals. Uh, well, happy to see a lot of these names back, and super stoked at some of these fucking teams.
Yep. Also, Salt says Entropy still can't beat
Entropy.
NWA. Sorry,
Can't
guys.
beat NWA.
Well, you know
You
what?
guys really signed D Lyman. That's amazing.
D Lyman in the 3
Like,
seed.
when did that happen? He was talking in Discord like
Did
no one
he?
was looking at him earlier. He must have known. He
Uh,
must have known.
I've known this for like a week.
What happened?
Oh, he wasn't on a team as of today.
As far as we knew,
as far as
maybe,
you knew.
Maybe he was trolling.
As far
all
as
of
you
us.
knew.
he was playing.
But I know he legitimately applied for Temporal Legends. So
Did?
Um,
Okay, well
he did.
I guess my reference interview might be rip. I don't know.
Is Entropy better at every seed? I can tell you
Yes.
this, Mike. We are definitely better at the 5 seed.
I don't think they are considerably worse at a single seed.
And you know, Mage, sorry I had to lie
If
to
not
you.
better.
Sorry I had to lie to you the other day when you asked me about in bulk, but I couldn't. Actually, I didn't lie. I withheld information. I felt bad about that, but I
No,
couldn't.
that's fine.
It's-
We have been guessing where Imbolc is going for the longest time, and we legitimately thought it was Aeon until just now.
Don't worry,
funny.
he's only been mildly insufferable so far.
Only mildly.
Yeah. But I don't want to sign this show off, but we're at that point where
Yep.
we're done with the evening.
Register for the Metabreaker tournament.
Oh
It's
yeah,
happening
yeah.
Saturday.
Thank you, definitely. And also, did you link that, Slim?
I am now.
Awesome.
Oh god, that's huge. Oh, I just ate the whole chat. Quick spam, guys.
Num num
Get
num
rid
num
of
num 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 num. Somebody ban that spammer. Also,
Ah!
just want to give what is this? What am I doing here? What is
So
this?
summer, North American summer prelims are this weekend for Hearthstone. For the top 8 will go to the summer championships. The winner of that gets an instant ticket to BlizzCon. Everyone else gets tons of points though and money. And we have lots of THL representation there. We have MV Parker, Cheesy, Katoda, Pizza, Dear Jason, and Super Sam competing. And as Tavern heroes, we have Dunamis and the Real Doctor Who competing as well. So hopefully we get to see some of these guys. We got a lot of them in the brackets, so it should be pretty fun weekend. If you're not planning to watch the summer prelims, just the fact that you might get to see some THL means more incentive. So
Yeah,
it should be fun.
Awesome stuff, guys. Congrats on making it there, and we'll be rooting you on this weekend. Fuck Q&A this week. And I guess parting thoughts, man. Fuck, I'm still looking at these rosters. This is cool. Let's start with Slim. Your parting thoughts for the folks at home.
Well, I just changed my name color in Twitch chat to represent my new division, so that feels good. I'm really excited, and this off-season is going to be fun too, because we're going to have all this information, and we've got the new expansion to tide us over to. So, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Season 4 is looking really good.
Oh, I'm so hyped already. We still have half the teams to unveil.
So, Cassie, what are your party thoughts, man?
Can we start next week?
So hyped.
But I will be holding down the THL Discord watch party for prelims. I bought my queso today. If you guys know me, you know that when prelims come around, I literally spend the day in front of my computer or whatever I can to watch the prelims on. Last weekend I had to watch around G-Bay's schedule, so I had it on the TV. I couldn't be in Discord with y'all. She's gone. R.I.P. So this
Damn.
weekend I'll be sitting right here for about 18 hours. School week starts on Monday. I don't give a fuck. We're going to be watching prelims. So join me.
Nice.
Sounds like a blast, man. guys, thanks for being here tonight. I hope you enjoyed the award ceremony, the reveals so far. We will get more to you as soon as we have it. Not sure when that'll be. Gonna be honest with you. Great job, captains, in your off-season signings so far. For those of you still looking, you still got time. No need to panic. So until we see you again, THL fam. Bye.
Bye.